about toys, dolls, or even video games or virtual worlds. Very rarely do I do nostalgia tours on anything else, but this event was so weird and so strange and so bizarre, it almost feels like a fever dream. I am talking about the clown craze. Yes, you heard me right, the clown craze of 2016. So in 2016, for a few months, just out of the blue, many clown sightings were reported, starting in the US and spreading up to Canada, then slowly to the rest of the world. The clown craze is a very odd part of history, and it all started when kids were reporting killer clowns. And at first, it was only like one or two sightings around the same place, but eventually it very quickly snowballed into many kids, teens, and adults reporting seeing clowns in the woods at night and in the streets, with over 1,000 sightings being reported and worldwide coverage. If you were around during all this, then you would probably remember there were schools being shut down for days because of the clowns. There were people pulling clown pranks on each other, and every time you turned around, turned on the TV, or checked any social media, there would be a story of another clown arrested. Parents feared for their kids' safety, refusing for them to leave their house, refusing to go to school, some people getting even injured by these clowns. But to understand the clown craze, how it happened, where it started, and how it started, and how it snowballed into this worldwide event, we need to go back to the beginning. Way back to 2014, where there were reports of clowns in California. A social media page was made for the clown. Police arrested a 14-year-old who has been dressing as a clown and chasing people. But also earlier that year, a YouTube channel called DM Pranks was popularizing the clown prank genre. And a little more forward now in 2016, social experiment videos and prank videos were a very big thing. Many channels started making prank videos and stunts in hopes to go viral. Going back to the one YouTuber though, their most popular videos were them dressing as clowns, jumping out of nowhere, and chasing people at random places. Over millions of views. These videos would get over millions of views. And what happens when you find something that works? You tend to stick with it. And it was no surprise that this specific YouTuber was the one to blame for the craze. Social media obviously had a big role in getting the craze started and spreading it faster and more out of control than anyone could have thought. So making it go from one or two sightings around the same place to a whole worldwide panic. In August of 2016, many police reports of clowns trying to lure kids into the woods were reported, causing an investigation. Many of the South California kids claimed that there were a bunch of clowns living together in an abandoned building in the nearby woods, but after the police investigated, there was no evidence of a clown house or any kind of clowning around. But that was just the beginning. With hundreds to thousands of copycats, clowns were supposedly sending threats to schools over social media, making the school shut down. Parents refused to let their kids even go outside. Kids claim that clowns were trying to lure them away with candy, money, etc. People claiming that they were being followed or stalked by clowns. Police often found themselves on TV trying to calm down their community, which only spread the panic even more and created even more copycat clowns. Some which led to injuries, attempted kidnapping, or rarely even a death or two. Some reports saying that, there was one report saying that a clown attempted to kidnap a 1-year-old girl on October 4th. In Michigan, a 7-year-old boy claimed to be attacked by a clown and said, quote, "The clown said he had a and the boy's arm with it," unquote. In the same night, a woman reported seeing 3 men dressed as clowns carrying baseball bats on October 5th. Someone in a clown mask tried to rob a store in Michigan. This fear of clowns led to an unfortunate death in Transylvania where a 16-year-old boy was to death while wearing a clown mask. This led to even more fear within a bunch of communities, with news outlets, pranksters trying to top each other off. With pranksters trying to top each other off, only adding fuel to the fire. And with news outlets only talking about the clowns, it just kept spreading and spreading. So on news outlets and social media, the new reports were being made every day. Some costumes in Halloween stores even stopped selling clown costumes and clown masks altogether. But that didn't stop the clowns. And at that moment, clown sightings then began to spread to the UK and in Sweden. Pretty soon there were clown reports coming in from all over the world, from Australia to New Zealand. The clown pranks were just upping and upping, getting more violent. News outlets were scaring small communities, and many criminals and creeps used the whole clown craze as an opportunity to try to get away with real crimes. With all these clowns running around and the purge of many communities started, with all these clowns running around, many communities started to go, quote, clown hunting in groups. What started off as a few Karens and other parents patrolling the streets at night to protect their kids soon led to a bunch of teen wannabe heroes walking around with weapons such as hockey sticks, baseball bats, etc., etc., and they would hunt for clowns to try to stop it. These patrol groups were way more violent than the clowns themselves, and the police had to get involved and crack down on these wannabe heroes multiple times. One college had students riot over a clown that was reported on campus. The same thing occurred at Michigan University when a picture of a clown on campus was spread from student to student. Some police departments had to tell their communities, please do not attack the clowns, do not go on patrols, and if they see one, simply just report it and the police will handle it. These clown hunting squads were doing more harm than good, only spreading the fear even farther, if that was even possible, putting their own health and safety at risk, as well as whoever was dressed as the clown. Circuses and other clowning professions like birthday party clowns and actors and actresses were starting to suffer. One birthday party clown even had to make a sign saying, "Don't worry, I'm a professional birthday clown," and had to carry it while walking from birthday party to birthday party, so he was in so that he will not be attacked by any of these clown hunting groups. And some circuses even shut down because they were unable to perform because they had clowns in it. Regardless if you like or fear clowns, 2016 was just a very, very, very bad year to be a clown, a professional clown. Not only were professional clowns struggling to make a living, but it was also said that Ronald McDonald, the McDonald clown mascot, was said to, quote, take a break in 2016. He was featured less and less in commercials and hardly around in the restaurant. Some blame that the rebranding of McDonald's did this, while others thought that it was the clown craze. Some blame the rebrand from McDonald's, them going from funly, brightly colored places of kidcore wonder to boring brown cafe aesthetic for hipsters. Some blame the rebrand for their disappearance of Ronald, while others blame the clown craze. Strangely, as worldwide as this panic was, you think the whole world would take a while to recover, but it didn't. As massive as this clown craze was and how everyone was fearing clowns, instead of going out with a bang, it actually went out with a slight whisper. The clown craze fizzled out and became old news by the time 2017 rolled around. Some people made posts on social media saying, prepare for the clowns will return, but they never did. Some people here or there tried to make the clown craze come back, but 2017 was mostly clown free. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!